All right, going short NASDAQ here. This is for ICT's assignment on March 5th, which is you trade 3 setups. You have 3 chances only. You are to trade 1 micro leverage, have no more than $100 in drawdown, and realize a gain of 250 USD in demo. So I failed this assignment, but I was able to get majority of that 250. I won't be able to trade the rest of the day because of work, but I wanted to show my execution and my attempt. So price had traded into a 15-minute fair value gap, and we failed to take out the previous 15-minute candle high and reach that 15-minute fair value gap's consequent encroachment. So on the 1 minute, we have a inversion fair value gap that I entered off of. And I'm targeting a very small set of relative equal lows that formed, I believe, at 10:35. And those lows are directly below the inversion fair value gap that was used for that run up at 10:30. So I think of that as a nice draw on price. We also have a bearish mitigation block that I have annotated. I would like price to stay below its mean threshold and in the lower half. I really like this push down here. I adjust my risk a little bit more. A little bit more. Now that inversion fair value gap that formed at, it was, I believe, 10:30. That would have been a nice area to either take a partial or as a potential terminus. So either the top of it or the consequent encroachment of it would have been fine. But because I only had one attempt to try to get this 250, I decided to be more aggressive and shoot for those relative equal lows. And I have them circled there. I annotated them real quick. This is during the 10:50, 11:10 macro. We just crossed that consequent encroachment of that inversion fair value gap, and we had tapped those relative equal lows. So my mistake on this was I had moved my stop, my terminus, my take profit a little farther down. And you'll see later in the trade, I move it back up. But, we got majority of that move. I believe we made $206 in demo on this trade. So I'm content with that. I'm happy with that. I adjust my stop, locking a little bit more profit. And I'm about to annotate here I'm using this as like a measuring gap. I want price to stay below it or in the lower half of that bearish fair value gap. And here I almost get stopped out. I'm about a tick away from getting stopped out here. Adjust my stop just a little bit. I had it a little too tight. So now I'm looking for price to, I want that to be treated as like a Judas swing, and I want price to now push towards that old new week opening gap high and those from the 2nd of March and those relative equal lows. Everything looks good so far. Oh, 203.50 is what I made. So yeah, that's all she wrote.